Welcome to another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here with my wife Christine.
Hi everyone.
And my dog Luna. Salute to the fall. What happens in the fall, honey?
Pumpkin and spice and everything nice.
Everything nice. We're going to make pumpkin ravioli. Very easy to make. Okay? I'm not talking about your sister. I'm talking about raviolis. First thing you do is show this over here. We drained, look at that.
A 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree.
Now you say that, you add vodka to it, and you do pumpkin shots.
Anyway, not pumpkin pie mix. It's just the plain pumpkin puree.
Puree. We drained it for 20 minutes. Longer you drain it, the better.
That way it's thicker for the filling.
Right. Look at that. That's a lot.
That's a lot of juice.
It's a lot of moisture, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's not go there. This is pretty much the filling. Now, you could go and look at traditional recipes for this. They all call for locatelli cheese or Romano. What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
I got the baddest dog in the world. Okay, so just remember that. And we've done it, and it doesn't work with it. Why? Do you ever taste it?
You lose the flavor of it in the pumpkin.
How can you eat it? Okay. When I do that, I'm just getting even here.
If you want to roast your own pumpkin, you could roast your own pumpkin, but
go roast your pumpkin.
All the chefs say it's a good product, the canned pumpkin, and it compares admirably.
Oh, now you're trying to make up for the Okay, so we don't use it, but what we do is we put it on top later. Okay? I like it on top. Now, there's very few things we put in it. Number one, because you don't have the saltiness from that cheese, we add a half a teaspoon of salt. Right?
What are you putting your fingers in the salt for?
It's salt.
That's not the point.
Yeah, it is the point.
Did you wash your hands?
Of course I wash my hands. I wash your hands. I'll wash you up, honey. Okay. Then, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Didn't the Rolling Stones get in trouble for brown sugar?
Yeah, I think they don't.
They can't sing it no more?
Not on the radio anymore.
No. Could you hum it to yourself? Now, our brown sugar got...
You could have put it in the microwave. It would have gotten...
Now you tell me? You know we have a show, right? You could have... This is not secrets. All right, so it sticks together sometimes.
For somebody who doesn't wash their hands, you use your hands a lot.
I wash my hands. Madonna mia. It's like cooking with Fauci. That's what we should call this show from now on. Cooking with Fauci. The only thing is I never get to do the jabbing anymore. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and...
Guys, share this, please. Trader Joe's maple syrup.
Yeah, we're not talking about the president, Trader Joe's. We're talking about the plate. Now, 2 tablespoons. Heaping. Remember Elf? He always had a little thing of maple syrup. Nothing says Christmas.
Why are you sticking your chest out? Do people know what that is?
I want them to see it. Look.
Miles Finch.
Miles Finch. All right, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Speaking of Trader Joe's, don't sleep on the soup dumplings at Trader Joe's, people. They're amazing.
Amazing, right? What was that? You doing a little advertising?
Why not?
Now, we also add nutmeg. Warning, nutmeg warning.
Nutmeg morning?
Yeah, I give you a nutmeg warning. Yeah. Just a pinch. Why, Chris?
Because it's bitter.
Ooh, it's bitter. Like your in-laws after Easter.
It's not really bitter, but it's just a powerful flavor.
It's a powerful flavor. Very powerful. And now you just mix it, okay? Now, look at that. Look at the beauty in that. Now, you might think that this is too sweet. It's not. It's not, and that's why you need the salt. Correct, Christine?
Yes, and then when you put the sauce on it, you have the saltiness of the sauce and a little bit of sweetness from the pumpkin, and it's a perfect combination.
Look how easy that was just to put together the filling. Now, Because this show...
Stop!
Shut your mouth. Because this show is always geared to doing things easy.
But very long-winded.
Shut your mouth. We make the raviolis. If you've seen me make raviolis on the show before, we use the wonton wrappers.
They call wonton skins.
Wonton wrappers sounds like a Chinese wrapper, like Wu-Tang. They should call these the Wu-Tang wrappers. Wonton, Wu-Tang. Look at that. Show that. Every
large grocery store.
And Amazon.
Yeah, probably you can get them on Amazon.
These are new and improved.
Yeah, those. No.
Vegan.
I think that's the problem.
Vegan. Okay. I thought it said Rican, but it's not.
Did you stop?
Who doesn't like that? Okay, we're going to make a few right here in front of you. Now, if you notice, you might not notice.
People, when you're doing this, take a clean kitchen towel and rub some flour into it and lay them on there so they don't stick.
Lay them on there, baby. Okay, I'm going to get a teaspoon. One of the best things here is do not overfill these. Okay?
Because then they bust open.
So I do like the tip of the teaspoon.
The tip?
Just the tip. I promise. Just the tip. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, look. I'm going to show you. You might have to get a feel for it. Look at that. That's it. Now, some people do this with pastry bags.
If you want to buy fresh pasta or make your own fresh pasta, that's awesome.
Yes, you could make it with your own fresh pasta.
This is just a nice shortcut.
Right, this is a shortcut. Sometimes it's a big deal to make it with your own fresh pasta. Now when you get these, you have to seal them. Look, water, and you go around the whole edge.
Unlike him, don't use so much water.
With water. Why?
Because then it bleeds into the pumpkin.
Oh. I'm not even going to comment on such a terrible thing as bleeding into the pumpkin. But, okay, so now we got them. Here's one little trick. You put it down on it. Try and work it from the pumpkin out because it will...
Get the air out.
Get the air out. Shut your mouth, okay? Why are you finishing every...
You take too long.
No, I'm trying to...
It takes too long for you to speak.
It always takes too long.
No, it doesn't.
That's what you're saying.
About
I agree.
your speech, not about anything else.
I agree. Now, you see how it seals it? Now, you have to give the water a little bit of time to do its gluey magic. Okay, so you could see that if you want to... Honey, come on over here. You could see if you had it in like a pastry bag... that you could...
You did a very poor job on that one. It's not
that is a poor job.
Take the air out of the side.
I can't. It's over. It's over for that one. Now, we went to Williams-Sonoma and bought ravioli cutters. Correct?
We did, but then we didn't.
And I looked at it and I said to myself, how much is this? And how much was it in Williams-Sonoma?
$49.
$49. So you know what we did? We ordered it on Amazon.
No. You said...
We're not getting it.
We're not getting it. I would have bought it.
She would have bought it. I put my foot down. And I said no. We went on Amazon. 2 for $10. You know what happened? Nothing. They don't work.
They're not sharp enough.
They won't even cut through a ravioli. Okay?
See, so you get what you pay for.
Oh, I know that.
You pay a lot for me.
Oh, I ain't getting much.
You must be getting a lot.
No, I'm not. So we use a cookie cutter. Look at this. Look at me.
You got to get the pumpkin scented.
Yes, scented that pumpkin, guys. Now, let me just say one thing about this. If you overfill it, it's going to be too much. Look at that. And you put it on... What did you say that was?
It's a floured, clean kitchen towel.
Clean. Keep it clean, guys. And look at that. Look. See how you could bang these out?
You're doing such a horrible job.
Look at this. How could you say that? Look at the beauty.
Look at the bubble on that one.
Oh, look at the bubble.
They have bubbles.
That baby's got bubble. I like big bubble. I'm going to make 2 more, okay? Because I want...
No, do it. That way you could talk more.
I want a few more, okay?
Yes.
So these wonton wrappers are for sale in many, many, many places, my friends. And it's so easy, but I can tell you right now, a pastry bag, if you're making a lot,
is the way to go.
Is the way to go. Now,
see, I have to finish your sentences again.
Oh, please, please.
You just stop.
Kill me.
You just stop in the middle of talking, and then like nothing happens, and I have to come in and finish it.
Yeah. Okay, listen to me, people. Christine, tell them about how this is not pasta and how it's an appetizer sometimes.
All I'm saying is, you see how long it takes to make them. You're not going to make 40 of these. Unless you can. I mean, absolutely you can.
Yes, you take your time.
But it's a nice appetizer for Thanksgiving, so you give everybody like 4 or 5. Then you don't have that many to make. But if you're going to make this as like your main dish, you need a lot because they're really good. So
yes.
Be prepared to do a little bit of work.
When you see them come out, you're going to see how light they are. They are the lightest things you'll ever see.
Yes, they're very light because wonton skins are a little bit lighter than a pasta dough.
Now, let me just say another thing. Cooking, especially around the holidays, is a beautiful tradition. Do it with your kids. You make them, the kids cut them. Look how beautiful that is.
Yes.
Okay, so you get the idea here. Okay? So now we're going to make the sauce. See, that's why if you do this for Thanksgiving, you could do it a day before and let them sit, right?
Right.
Okay, we're going to make the sauce.
We're going to do a brown butter sauce with pecans.
Right, we're going to do...
You should be putting sage leaves in it that you take out before you serve it, but we forgot to buy sage leaves.
We said, let's get sage leaves.
And we forgot.
We went there for sage leaves.
Yes.
Did we get sage leaves?
No, I want apples instead.
We got a half a stick of butter here. But the apples we couldn't use in this recipe.
No.
How about apple?
No.
Look at this beautiful wine, okay?
Oh my God. It scares me that you're using that glass. That glass was from my bridal shower.
Bridal shower!
36 years ago.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we have the butter melting, and we are going to add to the butter, this water, pretty much. I'm going to have to add water to that.
This water, you don't need more water.
It's down to this.
You don't need more water.
It's down to that.
Oh my God, he don't
Okay,
listen.
we won't. All right. Okay, so we want to just heat this butter up, and then we're going to add some pecans. This is salted butter.
Yes.
What's the difference?
It has salt in it. Sweet butter has no salt in it, so you could control the salt in the recipe.
But everybody likes salted butter. Now, here's the thing also. The sugar and the salt that are in this dish work perfectly. Correct?
Yes, they complement each other.
Yes, like we do. Look how beautiful you are. Huh? See?
Yeah,
Compliment me.
You got a nice shirt on.
Your mouth. Never. Okay, so we're going to...
Never, and then it just trails off.
Yeah, I'm going to run for president one day. I'm going to...
Just never finish the
I'm going to
sentence.
do things to myself. Okay, so we're going to put this on top. So let's save this. We have the plate. We have the butter heating up. In the butter, we are going to put in sliced pecans.
They're not sliced. They're chopped.
They're chopped?
Yes.
Chop slice. Okay, I'm going to put in this much.
Just a handful. It gives you nice texture, too.
Not like some texture, right?
Because the creamy ravioli is so nice.
Williams-Sonoma. Now, these are just, look, I'm going to wear them as an earring. Okay? Okay.
Is that up on high?
It is on high. But this high isn't a good high.
No, it's not as good as the other side.
It's a bad high. Okay. I'm going to put the raviolis in.
You're going to do that.
These raviolis, because they're in the wontons, take about a minute to make. And they come out so light, almost translucent. Can I say that?
Sure.
Okay, 8:15. They just went in. Okay, in 1 minute.
Get rid of that paper towel.
Get rid of that paper. In 1 minute, they'll be ready. Okay. See, this isn't getting hot enough. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on the back burner. Ever put things on the back burner?
The back burner's not going to help you.
No? I bet it gets hotter.
It doesn't get hotter.
No?
No. The only
Why?
one, that's the one that gets hotter, the one the water's on.
Okay. So this is a beautiful... Now, you have to heat these pecans up because that flavor
It brings
comes
the
out.
oils out, and then the flavor comes out.
And this is where you put the, was that a sage? A bay leaf?
Yeah, you put some sage into the butter, and you don't keep it in there. You take it out. It's just, it'll extrude its flavor, and then you get rid of it.
Now, let me just tell you one thing about this butter. Brown it. The browning of the butter. The browning of the butter, guys. What happens when you brown that butter, honey?
It gives it a nutty flavor.
It gives it a nutty flavor. This is the time to do that. Okay, these are done.
All right, drain them well.
Oh my God. These are beautiful. Look at this. You see how light these are? Those are the lightest raviolis you'll ever see.
Use a spoon. Don't just spread that on there.
No. Smell that butter because it's brown.
It smells amazing.
Guys, sometimes you gotta brown your butter. Okay? Sometimes like on your birthday. Look at this. A couple of nuts. Oh, I like crunchy nuts.
What nuts are not crunchy?
This is how we get along. I say something and she goes...
Don't put your fingers in there.
What?
Don't put your fingers in that.
Why?
Cheese. Don't do it.
My fingers are the cleanest things on earth.
I see where your fingers go.
Yeah, sometimes you don't see. Woohoo! Okay, look at this. Look what I'm gonna do. Look. Stop it. Stop yourself. Oh! Let me just say one thing. This Thanksgiving, as the appetizer, as the antipasta, as the first pasta course, you come out with this amazing, look how amazing that is. Did you see 1 minute?
It smells incredible.
Oh. That's crazy.
It's so creamy inside. It's so sweet and salty and crunchy and soft.
And these are good too.
You have like all the textures. I'll have some later.
Taste that. Why would you say that?
Because I'm trying to film. Oh my God.
Look at this. Look.
The cheese on top is perfect.
Brown butter with the maple syrup and sweetness of the pumpkin. I'm telling you, if you want to make the pasta raviolis, just do me a favor. Try it with this. 1 minute. And I'm telling you the difference in texture and taste. Do you see how thin it is?
It's perfect. It's so delicate.
Oh, it's like me. If you put it in a bag, you line them up, and you do this, boom, boom, the pastry bag.
If 2 people are doing it, it would be like nothing to make a bunch.
And your kids are behind you with the cookie cutter. You can make 50 in 15 minutes. I'm Freddie Rubino with the greatest cooking show known to man and woman. Brown your butter. Make your own pumpkin puree. What does a can of this cost?
Like $2.
This?
I think those were like $4.
Okay. And you could have this as a dinner too. Everybody gets 10 with a salad, and everybody gets wine. Give your kids wine. They sleep better. Freddie Rubino here. Go to fredrubino.com. See where I'm playing. Utica, New York. Long Island coming up. Florida. Jersey, December 11th. Comedy Cove, Springfield, New Jersey. I'll see you guys later. Christine, do you love them?
I certainly do.
Have a great, great ravioli festival.